BSPN and WCSN. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bolton Stadium. We are here for the Adirondack League semifinal round game. It is Bolton Warrensburg versus Lake George. Big game here today. Bolton Warrensburg still undefeated. Lake George looking for the upset. We'll run down the starting lineups shortly. Both teams break away. Lake George will kick off first. "40 minutes for the Adirondack League semifinals. Winner moves on to the finals." And for Lake George, as we start the game. All right, starting lineups for Lake George. Number 3, senior Chris Henry. Number 8, sophomore Justin Savely. Number 5, Eli Brown. He's a freshman. Number 11, Thomas Cole Jr. Number 6, Owen Wojcicki, sophomore. Number 7, James Richards. He's a junior. And here he goes, moving up. Mallory clears it away. Number 20, Peter Barrett, Jr. Number 12, Ryan Schneiderhorn, Senior. Number 12, I got Ryan, excuse me. I'm looking for number 10, Nolan Standard. And the keeper for Lake George is number 00, Marty. As we see Sonley picking that up. Marty Farrell, the keeper for Lake George. Early start time, 4 o'clock, as we're just underway, no score. And also Eric Langford, number 16, out there for Lake George. And now starting lineups for your Bolton Warrensburg BW boys varsity soccer team. As we see Lake George in the 18, Sonley with the big dive and catch. All right, lineups for BW. Number 1, 8th grader Alex Bokolos. Number 2, senior and captain Shane Mallory. Number 3, junior captain Jace Hubert. Number 5, junior Andy Morehouse. Number 8, junior Jacob French. There he is right now. Number 10, senior and captain Lewis Lang. Number 11, senior captain Sully Eager. Number 7, senior and captain Ben Holcomb. Number 13, junior William Hens. Number 16, junior Colton Standard. And rounding out starting lineups is number 99, keeper and senior Keith Sunley. Here's one right in front of the box, no good. Clears it out. Here comes a throw in for blue. Jacob looking hard into the box. In the 18 to Ben. Ben now going down. Big cross, big save from Morty. Push on Lewis Lang. Free kick coming up for Lake George. Lake George heading into this game with a league record of 3-2-2. They are 8-2. Sorry, 4-8-2 overall. Had some tough games. Lost a few of their last games against Chatham and Waterford. So they're looking to come out strong. Of course, they played each other not too long ago. A few days ago, honestly. Bolton Warrensburg came out top 1-0, by far their toughest game of the year, remaining undefeated for the season. In the regular season, now here we are in the league playoffs. Winner moves on to the finals. They would play either Fort Anne or Corinth. And that'll be coming up Saturday. Of course, the loser will go to the consolation game, which will be played Friday. Of course, Bolton Warrensburg looking to keep their undefeated streak going. Playing very well this year. Home field advantage. And Jacob French looking. He's got help, but good defending. Lake George. And he gets across. Williams shoots. Excuse me, Ben with a crazy header there. And Marty somehow able to get hands on that. Man. Big collision there from Colton. And that's James Richards down. And he's all right. Ref's gonna check him out. Time is still running and determined that he's all right. James gonna hang in there. Free kick coming up for Lake George now, just past midfield. Headed it near the 6, and another foul, this time on White. I think James got a little bit of revenge there. the wind decided to pick up. Another foul. Colton. That's the second foul on him. And I save from silently. That's coming out. All right, throw in. Jacob with the throw, looking down the box. Now Lewis Lang with the ball. And now Lewis takes the flop. James Richards with the foul. On a hold, looks like. Good ball right into the, near the box, but it was off of White. So corner kick coming up for Bolton Warrensburg. First corner kick of the game. Let's see, here it comes. Hubert looks good. Sully would have had it off the crossbar. Off the crossbar, no good. Play continues. Jace trying to bring it back around. Got blocked. Ooh, boy. And now Lake George coming through silently with the big slide. James was on the move, and Keith able to grab it in time. As mentioned, it is windy, so it's going to affect how the ball travels in the air. Lake George, here they come. No call there. Bokalos clears it. William sends it midfield. Now Ben Bolcom all by himself. Ben Holcomb. Oh, Marty slips. Ben had really a wide open net there. And that one goes over. Ooh, mistake there. And now a goal kick coming up for Bolton Warrensburg. Lake George. The field is dry for the most part. There are some wet spots still from all the rain we've had. Eli and Alex. Alex takes it back, and Alex bringing it up to Lewis. Missed the pass there. That's going to go out right in front of us. Jacob taking the inbound. And trying to get in the 18. He's there. 2 players on him, Lake George, and then he's just going to clear it out. It's going to be out of bounds. I think that was Nolan with the save. And here comes a throw-in now by William. William looking. Now William kicking it right in front of the net. Ryan heads it away, but still near the corner. A couple players go down as there was a collision there. Throw in once again for Bolton Warrensburg. Out of bounds. Sully returning it up field to Alex. Nice move from Jacob. And again, clicking it clear, almost near the box, and that's going to be out of bounds. I think a corner kick on the way for Bolton Warrensburg one more time. Hubert lining it up. Here he goes. Well, a little short. Still in bounds. Trying to bring it back. Too much. Goal kick coming up for Lake George. Big game, as we mentioned, still scoreless here in the first half. We've got about 24 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Big game. Winner will move on to the finals. Alex taking it back, and not so fast there for Lake George. Back on the move. Chris looking over to Owen. Checked at Richards and trying to find Eli in the corner. Bolton takes it back. And William sends it up. Pass back to Marty. Marty just getting out of the way of Ben. And now Lewis with the steal. Up to about, and that's a push. Check that offsides. Free kick coming up for Lake George. Another offside call for BW. And this one coming near side. First touch for Alex. Nice ball from Shane. Crossing it. Hubert right in front of the net. William trying to get that. Marty with the save. Slide tackle on William. And they're going to get a free kick. Lake George now. Ooh, folks. So close for Bolton Warrensburg. They're there. Here comes William. Nick looking upfield for Lake George. Now Jacob with the ball. Jacob will go back midfield. Jace Hubert dribbling it upfield. He's going to get double teamed. He's looking for the cross. Lake George is preventing that. Tap out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for BW. And right to Ben Holcomb. Holcomb looking near the 18. Alex shoots. Gets blocked. Williams sliding in there. Ball still near the line, and that's going to go out of bounds. Goal kick. Last touch for William Hens. William got a couple of goals this year. Doing very well. Third leading scorer for Bolton Warrensburg with 7 goals. Almost had a few in the last few, as we are at the halfway point here in the first half with no score from either team, 0-0. As we expected, a good game, a great game so far. BW plenty of offense, trying to keep it up the zone. And they'll have another chance now as that one goes out of bounds. Here comes a throw in. Now back in the corner. Ball sky high, out of bounds. And we'll do that again. Hubert with the running start in the box, right in front. Alex looking. And that's going to be out of bounds. Alex, vocal loss, first year starter, only in 8th grade. Has done a great job this year. He had a goal earlier in the year. Very well, very versatile player. Knows the game very well. Hubert with the header. Woo! Collision there. And Hubert will inbound it now. Going to the corner looking for Ben. And that went off of Ben. Out of bounds on the goal line. Goal kick for Lake George. Now Lake George switching it up. But taken away by Hubert. Hubert fires! Just skimmed the top of the bar. Whoa, folks. Well, Bolton Warrensburg again with the big shot trying. And we have another goal kick for Lake George now. Again, first touch for Blue. Here comes Ben. Shut down. Now coming near side. Out of bounds. Last touch, Lake George. Jacob taking it in. Push right there. On number 11, Thomas Cole. And a free kick for BW now. Sully going to take the boot. Very aggressive here in the early stages of this game. Both teams looking for the advantage. Headed by Lewis. And in the hands of Marty. Quick throw out. Alex on the move, passing it up to William, now going down the corner in the line. Last touch for William, and subs coming in for Lake George. Zach Reinbach in the game, number 9. Will keeping it in. Here he goes. He's got room. Takes a shot, and Marty dives on it and able to make the grab and the save. Once again, a rollout by Marty. Big George switching up a little bit. Hubert on it. Taking it back. Owen with the ball. Coming midfield. A little too much power. Out of bounds. Handball for Lake George. Nice ball. Marty coming out. Marty's got it. Under 14 minutes now, still scoreless. Well, BW's tried a few times. Now Lake George looking for the momentum as they are in their zone, the shadow zone. Subs for Lake George. Number 21, Tyler, in the game now. Ricky gonna inbound it, short inbound to Nolan. Nolan looking to go up. Alex blocks it. Ooh, big shot and a big save from Keith Sonley. Big kick, half midfield, I should say. Seagulls are on the field again. Taking it out. Back by Lake George. Chris looking it up. And Lewis going after it. He's got the ball. Trying to get it away and back passes it to Shane. James with the ball, but Shane kicks it back up. Header by Lake George. They're still with the ball, now going down the sideline. Couldn't quite keep it in bounds. Here comes a throw-in for Bolton. Warrensburg, and Holcomb goes down just outside the box. Just outside the box. Ryan Schneiderhorn with the foul, and here comes a big opportunity for Bolton Warrensburg now. And Mallory will take the kick, looking for a 10. Shane, be a good time to get a goal. Oh, blocked off the wall. And that's going to go out. Throw in now. Throw in once again now. We've got about 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Still scoreless. Hold on, Lewis. Free kick. Lake George will have the kick. About 20 yards outside the circle. First touch for Hubert. Now Lake George with the ball again, going to the outside, down the corner. Shot again. Oh, that was close right there near the 18. Henry brought it up, and Ricky almost knocked it in. Just missed it off, and that's going to be a goal kick now for BW. Sully launches it up. Now Nick coming up with the ball in the middle. That's going to go back to Lake George. Trying to get an open spot. Now they're in the 18 and cleared away by Sullivan. Van Holcomb midfield. Boots it up. Marty out. Way out. Almost a miscommunication there. William was right there. Now blue throw in. 8 minutes now remaining. Still scoreless. And Marty coming up again, and he's got it. Holcomb almost able to get the kickoff, but Marty able to beat out that. Crossover for Lake George, and Shane kicks it away off of Shane. So here comes a throw in for Lake George. Chris Henry. Going to take the hard inbound near the box. Again, Shane Mallory boots it up. Still in play though. Big shot and save for Sonley. I think that was Owen with the shot. Keith, that's going to go out of bounds. Lewis up to William, at least tried to at least, but not going to make it. Out of bounds. Blue ball. Quick throw in the box, near the 6. Alex takes a shot, no good. And out of bounds. All right, Lake George looking. They got the sun in their eyes. First touch for Hubert. Ben in the box again and cleared away. I believe that was Connor. Jacob, time, Ben, not good, picked up by Ryan, cleared out midfield, Shane bring it back in the circle, and William back, a little too much, almost lost it there, Andy was thinking about getting it, but Jacob able to slide it over, and here comes Warrensburg again near the 18, but Lake George defense slapping it out once again. Here comes Lake George. Jacob going the other way, and now a big launch. I think that was Colton. Ben trying to keep it in the corner. Can't quite get there. And Ryder. Clearing it out. I've been calling Ryan. My apologies. His name is Ryan. Ryder, excuse me. Did it again. As we see a sub for Lake George, Eli back in the game. As we got 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Still no score. This is setting up to be the similar to the last game they played where they went into the half at 0. Of course, Warrensburg been trying to score with a couple of nice shots, but nice saves from Marty as well. Lake George had a few shots of their own with some good saves from Keith Sonley. And Keith looking for another shutout. He's up to 34 for his career. Looking to keep that going into postseason now. Hubert with the big throw. Here it comes. Out of the zone. Jacob trying to get it through. No good, and that's going to go out of bounds. Blue throw. Shot from Lewis Lang, and just wide.
What's our predictions?
Well, it's still 0-0. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be like that at the half as we've got 2 minutes remaining. It's kind of similar to our last game
Yep.
that they played against. And I expect the second half, to be just as intense, if not more
Okay.
intense than you probably all year.
And hopefully we win this.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Winner moves on to the finals.
Oh.
We'll play either Hartford, no, check that, Fort Ann, or Corinth. They're playing now, too.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. Got to get around this game first.
Yep.
So we're trying.
Yep.
Lewis with the first touch. Trying to keep it up in the swampy area. Still a little swampy down in that area. As we got about 1 minute remaining. Neither team able to neutralize and get in the zone. Let's see what Jace can do. Jace coming up, but he's going to get pressured real quick. Gets around 1, trying to get around 2, trying to bring it over to Alex. 40 seconds remaining. Alex couldn't quite keep it in bounds. And it'll be a throw-in for Lake George. Lake George trying to bring it up to shoot as they're crossing midfield. Jacob trying to get that. And now Lake George going down into the corner where Colton's there with 20 seconds on the clock. And he'll just let it roll out of bounds. Looks like no one's going to score this half. And that'll do it. The first half is done. We got a scoreless game, a 0-0. Stay tuned. Second half coming up here on BSPN. Major drops. All right, folks, we are live. Well, we're at least halftime here at Bolton Stadium. Having trouble with the live feed. My apologies. Luckily, recording is. So we'll be seeing this all on BSPN. And we have a tie score, 0-0. Very similar to last game where these two teams matched up, 0-0. Halftime just about up. So second half be coming up. Interesting to see. What happens? As this is the Adirondack League Semifinals. Winner will move on and play either Fort Anne or Corinth. That'll be coming up Saturday. Both teams in their huddles. BW breaks away. We're waiting for Lake George. And here we go, second half underway. Big shot up, and Marty with the save. Marty throws it out. Warrensburg looking to bring it back. Big kick up. And Andy running that down. Lake George now in the box, shoots, blocked by Sully. Big save. Lake George again with a shot and a save by Keith Sonley. No score. Second half. Here comes Ben. He shoots. Big save by Marty. Uh-oh, that one goes off. Not the kick Marty was looking for. Here comes a throw-in. And Marty with the ball in hand, so he'll get a second chance in trying that shot. And look out, Betty. Out of bounds. Colton going to inbound it now. Nope, hands it over to Jace Hubert. Colton retreats back to defense. Now Lake George, nobody on it, looking for a launch. Chris going up the middle, off of Lewis. Now Nolan with the ball. Nice header from Shane Mallory. And we'll have a throw in again. Hubert throwing it. 3-year varsity starter. And now Bo Warrensburg going down the line, now into the box. Ben there looking for Marty. Marty out. And off of Marty. So a corner kick coming on up for Blue. Jace Hubert taking it up. Everybody getting ready. Hubert with the head. Sully tried to head it. Off of Sully. It's going to be out of bounds. Okay, go kick for Lake George now. Jacob looking down. He's got the ball in the corner. Couldn't quite keep it in bounds. Another goal kick coming up. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be a throw-in. And an illegal throw. So illegal throw near the flag. Here comes a big throw. Alex looking to slide it back, keeping it from going up. This one going to Andy. Ben getting triple teamed. Bolton. Excuse me, Jacob. Ben now in the box. And again, cleared away by Owen. He sends it out. Nice header from Will. Brings it in the middle. Ben. He's going to shoot. Blocked. And again, cleared away by Lake George. But Lewis Lang with control. Out to Jace Hubert. Jace going to go up into the box. Gets around 2. Can he keep it in? No. Good effort from Jace Hubert. 6 minutes in. No score. White throw-in. Chris inbounding it. Ball still in play. Hit a bump and it went out of bounds. Now. Shot by Ben, and again wide. Okay, good crowd here for this big game. Lake George and BW, the rivalry between these two schools dates back a long time ago. Almost. Hubert goes down. He finds the cross. Alex shoots off of a Lake George player, I believe. But it'll be a corner kick now for Lake George. And Hubert will make the jog to the far side. Let's see. No, not the kick that Hubert was looking for. And a corner goal kick, excuse me, now for Lake George. Shot, save from Marty, rebound, no goal. Offsides, Ben. That is not a goal. Crowd's going wild, but no goal. Ben arguing with the ref, and unfortunately, that's not a goal. Lewis with the big shot. Marty saves it. Let's get a quick replay. Jace Hubert was the big shot right there. Big save from Marty, and you see Ben offsides. He was able to knock it in, but you see the ref right there. And here we're back to live action. And a handball. Free kick for Lake George now. No goal. But a free kick for Lake George. Just outside the circle. Mallory gonna look it up to the 18. Headed by Lewis. Kicked out. Saved. Boy, a lot of stuff happening. I think William had a shot. Marty saved it. Or it went off of a defensive player. Lewis followed up with a shot of his own. And Marty had the ball in hands. Ball going out of bounds. We'll have a throw in now. Jacob throwing it in. William there again. William looking to Ben. Ben fires. Blocked. Trying to get around 4 defenders for Lake George. That's tough. And a corner kick coming up again for Bolton Warrensburg. Here comes Jace Hubert. Looks good. Marty punches it out. Hubert will have control of it. And he'll go for it. Wow, looks good. Marty again punches it out. Lewis trying to head. He goes down hard. And finally cleared out for Lake George. Andy bringing it back in, though, down the line. Now into the corner. Big slide tackle from Lake George. And Nolan Standard. It's going to be a free kick now. It's going to be similar to a corner. It's about 10 feet from the flag. Mallory looking to line it up. Let's see if Shane can put one in. He needs a goal. No, that goes out of bounds. Let's say Mallory, playing since 8th grade, the most veteran player on this team. Scoreless though this year, but many assists. So he knows what he's doing. Team player. And now we're having a little slight delay here. Goal kick for Lake George as we got about 28 minutes remaining. Handball on Bolton Warrensburg, and here comes a free kick for Lake George. They're looking for momentum, but not quite yet. Jacob trying to bring it up, and there's Andy Morehouse. Bring it upfield to Lewis. Alex. And again, offsides. Holcomb, I believe. Or was that William? I think that was William. So, Bolton Warrensburg having trouble. With the offsides this year, honestly. See if Ben can get around these defenders. No, Lake George still playing tough. Good ball from Alex, and Marty sliding out and grabbing it. Rolls it out. Nobody there, though. Alex steals it away. Bocalos goes down. Ben tried to bring it back up. Again, Lake George with the ball. Now here they come, clearing the midfield. Good move from Ben. Ben Holcomb, the leading scorer for Bolton Warrensburg. Cracked the 20-goal mark last game against Mayfield. A couple of goals. Alex looking for it. Thomas blocks it. Alex gonna get pushed. No call. A lot of pushing and shoving out there this game. Very competitive game. Still no score. And there is another foul on Lake George. William takes a dive. Simon Lugwell will get the foul. And just outside the box, in fact, way outside the box. This time Sully's going to take the kick. Everybody lining up the 18. Another opportunity for Bolton Warrensburg. Boy, ball looks good. Lewis with the header. And Marty with the save. But out of bounds. Marty punched it out of bounds. And a corner kick now for Bolton Warrensburg. Hubert about to line it up. Whoa, Hogan with a shot, no good. Header from Alex. Lewis shoots, Marty with the ball. Now Lake George with some momentum. Standard slide tackles. And that's going to be out. Goal, subs, excuse me, for Lake George. Peter Barrett and Ricky back in the game for Lake George. Still scoreless. Henry gets around Alex. Looking upfield. Andy blocks it away. Jacobs sends it up. Headed by Lake George. Now in the middle, Thomas. He's going to fire now. Far side. And that's going to roll out. Goal kick for Lake George now. Nearing the halfway mark in the second half. You get the first impression that the first score will win this game. Neither team has able to find a net. Bolton Warrensburg's got plenty of shots though. Good saves though from Marty. Trying to get past the defense of Lake George. William keeps it in. Here he goes. And now he goes down, but no call. Marty picks it up. It was hard pressure from Chris, and the crowd's not liking that. That was in the box. That could have been a penalty there. Nonetheless, play continues. Lake George now looking near the 18. They shoot, and that's going to go wide. Looks like that was Nick. Subs for Lake George. Chris back in the game as well as Nolan. And here comes the goal kick. See the sun still up in the air. Hubert looking up, trying to find Ben, but taken away by Chris. Ben trying to get that back. Thomas Cole passing it back to Ryder, excuse me. And here comes Bokolos looking over to Lewis. Back to Jace. Dribbling it up, looking, decides to go up the middle. Ball in the line, back out to Jace. Jace tried to go upfield, but again, defense clears it back. Ryder. And a hold now on Lake George. Here comes another free kick for Bolton Warrensburg. And Shane Mallory. That's going right to Marty. He had to dive for it. And Lewis was right there. Not a good save from Marty. We are officially halfway. Still scoreless. Very similar to their game they had a few weeks ago here at the Bolton Stadium. 0-0 at the half. Another corner now coming up for Bolton Warrensburg. Big opportunity one more time for Bolton Warrensburg. Low ball. Shane's going to kick it back. And that's just wide. So Mallory with a good shot. Just missed a little bit. As we see subs. Coming back in the game and making his return is number 6, Lance Corey. There he is. Out with a bit of an injury. And now he's back 100%. Alex, first touch to Lewis. Lewis with time. Gonna look up to Alex. Alex with a nice little tap over the bend, but here comes Marty. Great play from Alex. And again, Lake George coming through. You can't hold off and celebrate. You gotta get back on there, and that ball's gonna go out. Throw in for Bolton Warrensburg on the way. Colton Standard. Coming up. And now a throw in for Bolton Warrensburg once again, continuing it down the line. Nice throw from Jake. Ben trying to find control. We're way in the corner. Right, we're there, and that's going to be out. Last touch for White. Jacob throws it to Ben, who kicks it up to Marty, and Marty read that. Winner moves on to the Adirondack League Finals. They will play either Fort Ann or Corinth. William with a shot, no good. Out of bounds. Crowd into it today. William now in the box. He's looking for the cross. A little too much. Lance picks it back up. Going to go back out to Alex. Lance got knocked down. Looking to go back to Lance, but Marty with the ball. 16:30. Actually, here comes Lewis. Lewis, ooh, thought he was going to shoot. No good. Plenty of white. William, look, fires, and that's going off. Corner kick again for Bolton Warrensburg. How many corner kicks have Bolton Warrensburg have? This time they're switching it up. They're going to give it to Lewis. Now with the short pass. Fires to Jacob. William. And again, out of bounds. We'll try this again. Lewis with the touch. Holcomb looking there, but again, cleared away by Lake George. Now plenty of time for Chris. Here he comes. Check that. That's Nick, and he's just out of bounds. Mistake. Nonetheless, throwing for Bolton Warrensburg now. Here comes Lake George now entering near the box. Now they enter the box. Here comes Sunley sliding out, and he's got it. Big save for Keith Sonley. James Richards on the move. Keith just a little bit quicker, and a big kick from Sonley in the circle. As the field is pretty much covered, no sunlight, should not be an issue. Here comes Keith, and he's got the ball once again. And a bigger kick, well past midfield, actually over to Marty. And that's going out midfield. Ben looking up. Back to Jace. And Marty is going to keep it. And he's going to roll it out. He needs to get on him. Here comes Lake George now. And Sully just kicks it away. Corner though, I believe. Yes. Quick subs in for Lake George though. But no, it's going to be a throw-in. Oh, it is a corner kick. Coach Thomas arguing for a throw-in. So it's first corner kick, I believe, for Lake George this half. Did not go right. Ben trying to knock it down. Ryder up to Thomas. Thomas looking up to Owen, but stolen away by Lewis Lang. Shane kicks it up. Nobody home. Jacob takes it away and actually looked over to Ben. Defense retreating, and they're just kicking it out. Throw in for Bolton Warrensburg with 12 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock here in regulation. Lewis gets around. Couldn't quite get around the other. Still a ball. Holcomb shoots, and that's just wide. So close for Bolton Warrensburg. Temperatures are dropping. Action's picking up though. Heating up though. As we see a goal kick. Lake George elects to kick it in the middle of the 6. You're allowed to go anywhere within the 6. Not just the corners. And out of bounds. Here comes a throw-in from Andy Morehouse. Again, BW in the zone. Standard kicking it away. Lang trying to get that. Good move from Owen. Finding Thomas. Back to Nick. Shoots. That goes wide. So Nick with a shot on goal for Lake George. Haven't seen much of that from them this half, but able to get one there. 10 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Here comes Lang. Lang with a pass to Holcomb. He's got room. Marty comes out and kicks it out. Just in the nick of time. 10 minutes on the clock.
Let's go! Don't let them make the choice. You do that. Force them to move.
Bolton sending it out. Extra ball on the field. Bolton with a header. Ben stepping up, taking that away. Ball still in bounds. Jacob with the hopper, keeps it in. Nice pass to Ben, but there's a foul. Foul on Chris Henry, and there's a free kick for Lake George. Everyone moving down now. 9 minutes remaining here in the second half. And no score so far. I think I was going to say intensify a little bit. Just up another notch as time is running down. I don't know if either team wants this to go into overtime. Ben tried to slide into it, keep it from going past the goal line. Unfortunately, a little too late. Goal kick for Lake George. Bolton, Warrensburg, Lake George. Who's going to win? Who's going to move on to the finals? This is pretty much, you might as well have made this a final round matchup. Though Lake George hasn't had the greatest years with the new scheduling system, been playing a lot of non-league games and couldn't quite, well, there's a shot right there and a save. Hubert with the shot. With the scheduling this year, it's a little bit different. No more East and West. It's all playing one-on-one. As we see Holcomb with another shot. Just slid out. Marty, did he touch it though? No, it'll be a goal kick. Oh, ball in the trees. Never see that again. Don't even try, ball boy. All right, 7 minutes. Illegal throw. A mistake for Lake George. BW pushing up. Holcomb slapping it back. Marty with the grab. Marty double digits with the saves. First touch, Mallory. Here comes Alex. Takes a step up. No good. Shane trying to bring it back around. Bolton Warrensburg, defending Adirondack League champions. Looking for the three-peat. But they're having a challenge here this game. They got to get past this one. This is the semifinal round game. And we're going to stoppage of the clock. And we got a yellow card. And a red card now. Talking back to the ref. It looks like, and that's Chris Henry. So Chris is done not only for this game but for sectionals. And as you can see, emotions running high, frustration kicking in for Lake George. Should be a throw-in now. I think William Stark in the game now. Check that. We got a free kick coming up. So Chris Henry out with a red card. 5 minutes, 58 seconds officially on the clock. And Sully will take the free kick. Looks good. Marty's going to punch it out. Ben was going to head it in. William trying to keep it in. The 18. And this time a call on William. Foul. Free kick for Lake George. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. In regulation, no handball. Play continues. Lewis trying to bring it up into the corner. Jacob trying to get that. And that's going to go out of bounds. Throwing for Lake George. First to score will most likely win. As the time is running out here in regulation. Jacob goes down. Looks like he's cramping a little bit. Should have had some of that pickle juice. Under 5 remaining. Jacob's still down. And they're going to stop the clock. Jake, that's going to hurt Warrensburg. Jacob limping off, definitely cramping up. He's going to have to come out of the game now that the time has stopped. Now Lance in the game, number 6, right in front of us. We'll have a throw-in now for Lake George. 4 minutes. 41 seconds officially. And here we go. And winning that. Holcomb looking to get up the middle, no good. And another throw in for Warrensburg. William with a header, right to Marty. Collision between Ben and Marty, but the ball goes wide left. No goal. 4:10 on the clock. Goal kick for Lake George. Bolton Warrensburg trying their best. Just having a little difficulty getting past the 6. Lake George having trouble getting past midfield much of this half. They've had a few instances where they were able to get some shots off. Now Lewis Lang back in control. He's going to look to Lance. Lance and trip up. Corey goes down. Big trip up from William Stark, who just entered the game, and Lance, who just came off of injury. It's going to stay down, it looks like. Time has stopped. No cards. As Lance, he's sitting up. He's going to get up slowly. Unfortunately, he's going to hobble off the field as well. So, tough break for Lance Corey. We hate to see that. Looks like Jacob warming back up on the sideline. He's trying to get his legs warmed up again. And here he comes back in the game. Still trying to get Lance off. So it'll be a free kick coming up. Keith helping him out. There you go, Keith. That's the wrestler in Keith. Helping out his buddy. Keith Sinley, 34 shutouts this year. Meanwhile, here comes a free kick for Blue once again. No headers there. Hubert still in the box, looking over, headed out by a Lake George player. Back in from Alex. And that's going to go out. 3 minutes on the clock. And that's a mistake right there. That's going to go out of bounds. Now, Warrensburg with the ball. Lang fires. Holcomb or William. No play there. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Here in regulation. Sully now with control. Sully moving up. Sully couldn't get there. Here he comes. Look out. Nice move from Colton. Able to beat that out. Zach was coming. But here comes Nick. Nick looking between two defenders for Bolton Warrensburg. Fires. No! Boy, that was right in front of the net right there. Unable to answer. I think that was Nick. Or Eli, excuse me. Check that. James Richards, number 7, was right in front of the net. Unable to get a reach on that. Here comes Bolton Warrensburg with about a minute remaining. One last ditch effort. Holcomb looking down. Slide tackles. This is Lake George, and that's just out of bounds. Ryder keeping that from going any higher. Under a minute. Let's see if BW can score. Ben looking. Marty with the ball. Marty gonna send it. Oh, mistake from Mallory. Here comes Lake George with the inbound with 30 seconds on the clock. Unlike their last game where Lewis scored that winning goal with about 4 minutes remaining, it looks like we're going to go into overtime for this one. Lake George trying one more time. Hubert clears it away. Another shot, that's wide. And that will do it in regulation. We're going to go into overtime. Stay tuned. Overtime coming up. We'll have a captain's meeting. 10 minutes will be on the clock. It'll be golden gold. First to score will move on to the championship round in Schuylerville. Okay, first overtime. Warrensburg breaks. Lake George coming out. Once again, overtime, 0-0. First to score will win and move on to the finals. Let's see who will have the kickoff.
Go VW!
All right, both teams. Back out in the field. And here we go. First overtime underway. Lake George to kick off first. First to score will win. Hey. All right, Lake George coming up. Shot, and Sonley diving save. The fall on that, almost lost it. So Lake George with the early shot here in first overtime. Jacob shoots. That was a good boot. His legs good. His legs look good now. He's not cramping up now. Okay, Bolton Warrensburg would like to keep that ball up in the zone. Goal kick for Lake George is Hubert trying to keep it in bounds. Owen back. Now fires it up and again out of bounds. Was going to be a throw-in for Bolton Warrensburg, but referee says white throw-in instead. Crowd not liking that. They got the better view. Here comes Alex. Bokolos passing up to Jacob French. Getting pressured hard. Right in front of us. Out of bounds. Eric will back off and Jacob will throw it in. Corner. Throw in the corner. Jacob looking to throw it in the box near the 6. But cleared out again by Lake George defense. Here comes Lake George. And Eli, but Shane Mallory clears it out of bounds. Nick gonna inbound it.
Go, go, go! Don't let them make choices. Force them.
Eli again trying to get past Sully. Here comes Colton. Ball's in the corner. Bringing it back out. Sully blocked. Nick with the shot. Nick coming back. Keeping it from going out of bounds. Nice move. trying to get past 2 defenders for BW, and Shane Mallory finally clears it out. So Lake George with some momentum here in overtime.
There you go. Look at that pressure. Do it again. Do it again.
Hubert's going to get called for the foul. Free kick. A lot of fouls in this game. This is on the BW side, near the sideline, in front of Lake George's sideline. 6 minutes to go here in the first overtime. 0-0 once again. First to score will move on to the finals. Ooh, that ball looks good, and Keith Sonley with the hand and the grab. Big kick midfield. Can Ben outrun that? No. Steals it away, and it's going to be a dangerous kick. So we're going to have a free kick one more time for Lake George. Excuse me, Bolton Warrensburg. Get your teams right, Frank. Sully looking for the boot. Everyone back and track into the 18. Here comes Sully. Nice boot. Header backwards. Lets it go. Marty slaps it back in. That would have been a corner. Now Mallory out with the ball. Bokolos looking to Hubert. Hubert chipping it up in the 18. Over to Jacob, who brings it back. A little too much. Out of bounds. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this half, this overtime, I should say. Darkness falling over. At least the wind has stopped, which is a good sign. And another, I want to say, mistake for Lake George. Kicks the ball out of bounds, gives Blue the ball. And last touch right there for White. Now we're going to have a corner kick for Bolton Warrensburg. So a big opportunity. If you recall a few games ago, Hubert with the own goal in the corner. Was able to bank it in. It was an amazing goal. See if he can do that now. Nope, off of defender. It'll be another corner kick for Lake George. I think that went off of Nolan. Hubert again. This one a little wide. Sully with a header. Trapped out and cleared away. Mallory's, no. Up and over.
What about the kids on the bench?
3 minutes and 10 seconds. Another goal kick, and Lake George win this time. They do. Big pressure though from BW. This is for the Adirondack League semifinal game. Winner again moves on, and will play either Bolton or Corinth. Now Lake George with some momentum. Here they come. Andy clearing it away. Hubert down in the corner, slips. Both players slip actually. Hubert fires it up in the corner to Will, and one of the defenders coming through, clearing that away. Ryder sliding in and out of bounds. Throw in. Now they're kind of stuck. There's a push call now on Lake George. Another foul. Here comes a free kick. One more time, just outside the box. Minute 30. Mallory asking for 10 while he ties his shoes. Good idea, because last time he had that similar situation near the kick there. The wall ended up winning. Mallory with a kick, and Marty punches it out. Able to regain control. Kicks it up. Here comes a throw in. Defenders backtracking. Lake George looking for a chance to get one in as we got under a minute now here in this first overtime. Big hit right there between Eric and Ben, and a free kick coming up for Blue. 30 seconds now on the clock. Nice send from Sully. Alex looking. Jacob there. Defense clears it out. 10 seconds. Lewis trying to clear it. No. Ryder clears it away, and that looks like that'll be it for the first overtime. Still no score. We are scoreless as we go into the second overtime. So second 10-minute overtime now. Neither team able to find a net. Pretty even that matchup, or at least that overtime. What an exciting game, folks. Like we said, this might as well have been a final round. You knew that was going to happen. So, plenty of shots on goals for both sides. DW and Lake George. Crowd into it big time. Let's see what happens now. They will switch sides. This is where the conditioning comes in, as now we are in double overtime. A very important game here.
Let's go, boys!
Both teams will huddle. All right, here we go. Another 10 minutes on the clock. Second overtime. As we are underway. Lake George kick that off. But BW with the ball. Jacob with control gets it taken away from him. Williams steals that ball back. And Jacob down again. Not good for BW. He's obviously cramping up after that kick. Clock still moving as we are waiting. It looks like they are going to stop the clock. Jacob cramping up once again. Hobble off. BW having a little issues with the injuries. Here comes Marshall Bushy in the game. Marshall, no slouch, senior, number 15. He's going to play upfield. And now back to the game. That's going to go out. Blue throw-in. Now a ball in the box, and Marty picks it up. I think that was William Hens with the shot. Now all the way to Sullivan. Eli keeping it up, but now here comes Lake George looking to go midfield. They do. Eli down the middle, Lewis Lang. I should say Colton takes it up. Throw in for Lake George. Lake George looks like they're having a little bit of momentum now here in the second overtime. Shot, blocked. Oh, ball loose right in front of Keith. Sully's there. Sully with a big save and kicks it out. Keith was coming. That was trouble for Bolton Warrensburg as Eli Brown had an opportunity. Meanwhile, play continues. Here they come again, and that's going to go wide. So Bolton Warrensburg almost got caught there. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Once again, this is the Adirondack League semifinal round game between Bolton Warrensburg and Lake George. Winner moves on to the final. This Saturday at Schuylerville High, they will play either Fort Ann or Corinth. Haven't gotten an update yet. Big play and a foul on Jace. Owen got a little help there, and he's going to get a free kick. Lake George is going to get a free kick. Thomas Cole lining up. Everybody back to the 18. Thomas shoots it up the middle. First touch for Hubert. Ball goes in the air. Andy Morehouse using his head. White throwing. Here comes Will. Plenty of time. No one near him. Tries to get around one. He does. Midfield. Boots it upfield. Looking for Ben. And Ricky sending it out. Check that, Peter. Here comes a foul. Handball on Shane Mallory. Unfortunately, free kick. Lake George just outside the circle. Mallory with the header. Brings it back midfield. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. Here comes Nick. Taking his time, looking upfield. Looking for Eli. Standard there. He's going to kick it out. It'll be a throw-in for Lake George now. Near the flag.
Let's go, Blue. Let's push.
And a couple of players lose it. Marshall clears it. Picked up by Eric. Looking over for Thomas. Ball near the Bolton Warrensburg 18.
Let's push.
Eric with the ball again, looking. And now a big shot. Uh-oh. Andy clears, goes up. We got a whistle offsides on Lake George. Header though. It looked like it was an offsides by James Richards. Check that. Eli Brown. So lucky there for BW. Here comes Bokalos.
Go, go, go.
Marshall there, but here comes Ben stepping in front in the box. Looking, fires. Save from Marty. Big save. Give credit to both keepers. Playing the game of their life today, as well as the rest of the players. Now Lake George back on the attack. Into the 18, and he clears it out. Gotta be careful there. Player goes down for Lake George, no call. And shot just wide from Thomas Cole. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. First to score wins. Game will be over. If we don't score, well, there's going to be a third overtime, folks. The girls play tomorrow right here. They have their league semifinal round game against Whitehall. Right here at Bolton Stadium, 4 o'clock start time. Throwing in the box. Keith's gonna pick it up. Nobody even touched that one. Good ball from Keith Silent. That was one of his best kicks probably of the year. Marshall trying to track it down. Back up. Sully steps in front, over to Will. Now 2 minutes on the clock. William gonna throw it. Big toss in, looking for Holcomb. Been there, but getting pressured hard from the D, going deep into the box, and that's gonna be out. Corner though for Bolton Warrensburg with 1:30. Can Bolton Warrensburg seal the deal right here? Shut this down and get a goal. Looks like Lewis is gonna take it. Ah, looks good. Sully with the header and scores! Sully Eager with the game winner! From a corner kick. Bolton Warrensburg wins! Here it is, folks. Check the replay out. In the second overtime, big kick from Lewis, perfect. And Sully heads it right in. And that is the game winner. Bolton Warrensburg advances to the finals. Bolton Warrensburg takes the win. What a game, folks. Double overtime. How about that? Sully, his second goal ever. Couldn't have come at a great time. And Bolton Warrensburg will advance to the finals. We'll be playing that Saturday. Schuylerville, 7 o'clock start time, either Fort Anne or Corinth. What a game. Exciting game, folks. And we're glad you watched it here on BSPN. Lake George, they'll be back for sectionals. And here comes Bolton Warrensburg saluting their fans. Plenty of them here today to watch this awesome game. And congratulations to Bolton Warrensburg advancing to the finals. Lake George saluting their fans. They just come up short. Exciting game, 1-0 the final. Corner kick decided that one. Lewis Lang with the corner. And we'll check that out one more time, folks, because that was amazing. Sully in the right place at the right time. Check it out, folks. One more time, the replay. Lewis Lang, perfect. Ball right to Sully and nets his second goal ever. The senior captain. And Bolton Warrensburg advances to the finals. One nothing the final. And that will do it, folks. What a game, folks, once again. Final score, Lake George 0, Bolton Warrensburg 1. Bolton Warrensburg advances. They win the Adirondack League semifinal round game. They will advance to the finals. Congratulations, Bolton Warrensburg. And Sullivan eager. What a shot. And a header. Nice setup from Lewis Lang. And a great game, folks. Great game. Take a look at this one more time. This was so good. Perfect ball from Lewis, and Sully right there. Bangs it in. All right, folks. Appreciate you watching. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you at the next one. Don't forget, girls playing tomorrow. Right here at Bolton Stadium. And the boys playing in the finals this Saturday, 7 p.m. start time, Schuylerville. Come join us. We'll see you then. BSPN. WCSN.